do first is you're going to turn on this camera, and it's connected now to this computer. Because Sony and Adobe don't get along very well, you're now going to have to open up this piece of software called Remote. So I'm going to come to here and I'm going to say Start. And then it should show you the camera. And if it doesn't, hit refresh. So I'm just going to double click this. Okay, great. So I'm going to flip this light on for them. All right, I got to flip off this light, you guys, but the back one is on. Okay. So now I'm going to turn the light table on. And make sure that the lens cap is off. Now, the real move is this. Don't try to move the camera. Move.
Yeah, it wasn't yet. No, I was trying to think if she was in the room too.
The film. Does that make sense? So then, once that's all sort of set, we've got it on autofocus. So don't touch the camera because it's going to jiggle. And what I'm going to do is like kind of be in this high range. I want a high f-stop. So like f11, f16, something like that. And a slow shutter speed. So now I'm going to press and hold that. Okay, it's not on autofocus. Clearly.
Is that a Jesus statue?
Yeah, I think it is. So I've got my camera on autofocus. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down to here and it's going to like tell you where it's going to save the picture at. You guys can scoot closer. So I just hit this ... and you can put it on the desktop. You can put it, I've got this little sort of Tether import happening. So just make sure you know where you're putting the files. Just go ahead and put them on the desktop and then you can drag them to your. So then when I say open, and then it's going to open up this piece of software here. Now, I can look at them in Lightroom or I can put them in Photoshop Camera Raw. Either way, whatever. So that's happening. Then I'm just going to come over to here. I'm going to slide the next frame. I'm going to take my dust rocket, hit it with some dust off. And now, do you see how I can sort of like see it move in real time? So like I can pull that up so that it's not being cropped.
People in negatives are terrifying, and I think it's funny.
So then all I have to do is come over to here. Now the way you have to invert these is you have to go into the camera raw curve, and this will be in either Lightroom or Photoshop. Go to the black and white, not everything. Bring this one down. Bring that one up. Then take the color dropper and get the negative part of the image. And then you can adjust it however you want to adjust it. Does that make sense? Okay. So there's a frame here for color, or there's a frame here for like the medium format. You guys won't be using that. And then the way that this gets inserted, do you see how there's like the brand name? It's hard to see in all the darkness. That comes in like this. And then we can go get our, see, and now it's like trying to autofocus, freak out.
Changing the size of the film holder. So it's a medium. Oh, that's doing it. Well, yeah. That's cool.
The lights are sound activated. So it's like strobe lights. So it's really terrifying if he's following you. Then all of a sudden, quiet for the song. It's like, I don't know where he is.
So the whole idea is to try to like not touch the camera as much as possible. So then it just slides through into this, into here, boom, and then you just move this. And I will set this up for 35, so watch.
We can't really watch.
Oh yeah, sorry. Click right there.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you see it jiggle.
Yeah.
This is going to be an amazing recording. So you see I can get that in through there. We've got that set up. It's full framed. And the lights have to be off or otherwise you'll get like a reflection off of the film. So you can just sit here, pull the next one through. So we'll say done to that one. And then the cool thing is, so let's say you do that. Then if you open Lightroom or RAW, I'll show you the last part of this. So I've got this tethered little demo happening. You just import them like you would in Lightroom. And then when I go to develop, this is kind of where the magic happens. I invert that tone curve just by hitting I can also hit this black and white. And then in the film strip, these ones that I just did, I can hit sync and they'll all get inverted. And then I can just rotate. And then I can crop. And I can crop out or leave as much in as I want.
How do you rotate that image again?
I do command bracket. So like
Bracket.
that one.
Oh.
Square parentheses. Alright, let's see if this lady's cool or not. And then with color, you just have to like target neutralize it. Yeah, she's amazing. So, but you guys see then you can sort of like in Lightroom do all of those in this, you know, whatever specific way. And so like even here, I can go to all my negatives, hit sync. I can take out, like I don't want to do rotate or crop, right? And so those are off. So I say synchronize, and then they all become positives. Sound cool?
Yeah.
You guys want to take a break?
Mhm.
Are you going to remember all those steps?
Probably not.